Well, g'day there people, here we are today investigating the differences between condo living and house living. So yeah, well, I've called this thing here house or condo. Well, you're going to be living here in Thailand, so what are you going to do? Are you going to do the house thing or are you going to do the condo? Well, anyway, one of my friends here, you know him as Trolls, he's been living here for a few years. He has a condo, as in like big condo, well, one of the rooms there anyway, and he also has a house in Chiang Mai. His wife also has a house, but we're not going to go into the wife's house at all. But I thought we'd just use this time to do a bit of comparison and get Troll's idea or his opinions on the different styles of living, because I'm quite happy with my house and all that sort of stuff. I don't really want to change, I don't want to move anywhere. I'm very happy with the lifestyle, but let's have a snapshot of a few other lifestyles. And I said, Troll's being a dual house owner, why not investigate it, eh? So stick around and we'll do some investigating the whole condo versus house living. He's just arrived. Okay, so here we are. We're at Trolls. This is his apartment. Doesn't live here. He lives with his girlfriend. Is that right? You live with your girlfriend, don't you? Or wife? What am I saying? Girlfriend, wife. Anyway, yeah, we're in On Nut. We might recognise some of that area out there if you know your locations. Knights Ridge. There's a MRT or there's a BTS. I don't know which one that is. There's one of the ones that go. That's probably the one that's probably Sukhumvit Road there actually. Anyway, this is his little condo. It's 50 something square meters, and yeah, has all the. Oh, it's actually got 2 bedrooms. There you go. It's a 2-bedroom condo. If it's a single guy, this would be a computer room, wouldn't it? Looks pretty good. Not too small. Mind you, just walking into it and you're going, this is 54 square metres? 54. 54. And I'm going, really? I say my house is 130 square metres, yeah. And this looks like, it's a quarter of the size.
Yeah. It feels small. But when I was living here as a bachelor, my first few years in Thailand, it was like I was trying to make my first investment, and this is I was trying to get a 1-bedroom, but it was just they were really small at the time, and they're getting smaller. So 2 bedrooms. So that was my gaming room, and then this was
the bedroom, the fun room.
Yeah. And they have another layout where it's like it's got like a Thai kitchen, so it's like about like this, and it has like a glass door and window, so that way you can open it and just keep the smells and stuff segregated. But I opted for the more Western style. It's just more open.
Well, it's functional.
Yeah, it works. 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms.
So we've been sort of talking about this whole thing, like the size of the rooms, everything else. Seriously, I did lived in we call flats.
Yeah.
Back in when I was growing up, my end of teenage years into my early adulthood, I lived in flats, and after 3 years of doing that, well actually 2 years of doing that, that was it. Had enough. I could never.
Then, you have to imagine at about you got to get to work by 9, right? So by 9 o'clock, everybody's got to get. So everybody's leaving at 8. So at 8 a.m. The elevator's packed.
Really?
There's only 3 elevators.
So there's how many floors here?
There's 20 or 28 floors.
28 floors, and we're on 16 here.
Yeah, 16.
And what did you pay for this, if you don't mind me asking?
4.2 million.
4.2 million. Now, on a rental basis, what would you pay for a rental for that?
Well, before COVID, it was renting out for 28K.
28, okay.
28K, and now I'm down to like 20.
20, what, that's just competition?
Yeah, because there's so many more buildings now. Yeah. And then the Thais have this weird thing of where they only really like new buildings, so that's one of the weird things. Yeah, and this building's 8 years old now, so it's just fallen out of favor. And,
we found when we were doing our house hunting, look, the house hunting playlist is up in the corner here if you want to go and check out our little venture a 3 years ago when we were doing our house hunting. Well, actually started at the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
Right, and I think there was 15 videos in that playlist. Every time we found a second-hand one,
yeah,
they always look great, great options, good price, everything else, but trying to convince Sonia there was no ghosts in the house. Oh my God, seriously. And that is one of the weirdest things you'll have to encounter here in Thailand. The whole esoteric, spiritual side.
You don't want that bad energy or whatever, so you want to start fresh kind of thing.
It is bizarre. But yeah, what's this, 20k? It's, well, as I said, when you're looking at some of the shoe boxes, and this is not what I would call a shoe box, although it is small. The shoe boxes, they're 28 square metres, that's half the size of this. And how would you even equate half the size? I suppose it'd be from here, from the middle of the kitchen to the bedroom there, which is, and of course you got the ensuite. Which, I think that's a real must in any place. But and that whole, what's the actual room here?
That's a bathroom?
That is a bathroom. Is it a second bathroom? And they really crammed it all in.
And it's like a good sized bathroom. So that's pretty nice.
So it's going to come to your budget when you're doing these sort of things. What can you afford? But look, this is something I think for a bachelor. Perfect.
Oh, it's perfect. It's a good, like, for just like a single guy or something, or like even a couple that just doesn't mind each other too much. It would be all right. My wife and I lived in here for about 4 or 5 months before we moved to the house.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice to get your own little space. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Enough about that one. So what we were going to do, we were going to look at some housing stuff. Now, as I said before, in the last video, I put a link up in the corner for our house tour, and we don't want to keep on showing off our house. We're thinking of going and doing a few walkthroughs of some of these baans. Now, there's a few out our way. I don't know if there's any around this way that we could probably sort of go and take a snapshot of some housing.
Not like detached houses. It's very hard to find detached houses in Bangkok.
Yeah.
You will find baans of townhouses. You can find that. Like I live 2 BTS stations away in a townhouse, and
townhouse, that's got adjacent walls.
So there's well, I have a corner one, so I don't have anybody on one side, but I have somebody on the other side, and then I do have somebody behind me. Yeah,
well, we would call them terrace houses, townhouses. Everybody has a different name for them. Of course, that's a bit out of the way to go and check your other house out.
We might be, well, if we drive down Parkanon, I don't know which street. I might have to look at Google Maps. But,
well, I did suggest we could go and have lunch out my way. I'll drive, but we're going to have a look at the hot rod downstairs as well. So we're not going to throw a lot into this video here because it's like a day out. It's an impromptu day out that we thought, well, let's just do this shit, and sort of try to introduce people to the two styles of living. Now, people are going to be asking, well, can I buy? Yes, you can buy. You can buy a house buy a unit like this. Are you on?
I'll send you the link. I got this one for sale.
So is this a leasehold?
No, this is a freehold.
Freehold?
Yeah, this is
right, but it's a.
But it can. I can ask the office, and if it's owned by enough Thai people, then a foreigner can own it.
Yeah, but it's not a use fact as well.
But no.
Okay. So there's different types of systems that they do for their agreements. It's an absolute minefield. Look, I could also link a channel up here. Integrity Legal. It's another guy I know here. Ben. He's sort of he's in that field. You can definitely check out his legal advice because I'm not a lawyer. He is, and he makes a good living from it. So, but he's got a few things about the different types of leases and use of different ways of doing the whole property rental thing. And rather than me sort of look like an absolute fool with not knowing anything, I'd rather you refer to Ben, and maybe if you're going to reach out, there's a good point of contact to reach out and get an idea of how all this stuff works. Anyway, I did buy a coffee. I didn't get Charles one, but he probably already had one. But well, I've got to have coffee and I've got to have a pee. So that was an hour and a half drive out from my place. And we're going to do it again. We're going to go back that way. So Onnut Station is just up here, is it?
Yes.
So that's
the green sign. That's where the Lotus is.
Okay. Oh, the latest. So yeah, I know because I've been to Onnut before. That's where we went to karaoke.
Wasn't that's where it's connected to the. So that's connected to the BTS on.
And of course you got this clong here. We've had a bit of flooding down there because we're so close to the river. But
this is the north. This is north. Facing this way.
That's north.
Yes.
Okay, I haven't looked at my map. I know I've done a few loops and turns coming into the car park, yeah. But yes, it always amazes me. You get these lovely big condos and you got this Thai style living. That's another moo barn, but this is very much a very Thai moo barn. They're very happy living there, but it's not the sort of stuff that I think a foreigner would think about living in, if you know what I mean. So Trolls has said that he leaves the key with the condo people so that he can have people review or look at the house or look at the condo while he's not here, so they do a tour through. It is on the market for rental. He's got a few people interested in it. But yeah, condo fees. This one here, he says it's 25,000 baht a year, which is a little over 2,000 baht a month is effectively your estate fees. That covers all sorts of things like the electricity to run the air conditioning. I noticed that did ask that question. The main guest areas aren't air conditioned, although they've got the air conditioners there. Cost-cutting measures. People were complaining about the high estate fees, so they would turn them down and turn the air conditioners off.
Yeah, so it'd save us some money every month.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the machine of a dream. We thought we'd just do a little side story about this little beast here. As you heard when we were starting at the video, it's not exactly standard.
No, it's not. It took off quite fast. So I bought the car with a full Type RA swap. So I had the Type RA trans and everything, and then we put a bigger turbo on it, intercooler, injectors, twin disc clutch,
and it uses about a litre of oil a month.
That's being very generous. Yeah, it's getting worse.
Go on, pop the bonnet. Let's have a look inside. Yeah, pop the bonnet. Reminds me of the old days when I used to play with cars as well.
It's still, as they say, the kids never grow up; they just get more expensive toys.
Got a bit of splash of red on the intake manifold. That makes it look cool.
Yeah, the Subaru STI. So it's EJ207.
EJ207.
For all you gearheads.
And you're putting a bigger turbo on it.
Yeah, so it's going from this one. This is the S207 turbo, and then now I'm upgrading to a GTX 35.
A GTX then. So what's the what sort of brake horsepower?
The turbo's good to 900, but it should with our fuel here in Thailand, I should have 600.
600 horsepower.
600
out of this little beast, huh?
Yeah,
those are the days. I remember those sort of days, yes.
It's only good on the expressway. You can't really do anything else with it.
Yeah, well, apart from the side streets, I heard you coming in. I heard you coming.
I wasn't even on it though. But
I got time to get my camera out of the bag, right, and actually set the shot up.
Oh yeah, it's just loud the way it is. Yeah.
Bloody rev heads. Anyway, we're going to take a run. Yeah, we're going to take a run out our way, or if we see something on the way, we might stop there. But we have a new moo barn that's just been built, and they're doing what you can buy off play. Although there's a few walkthroughs, it's not finished yet, but they're selling.
Okay.
So, and I've been wanting to go in there and check it out anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll see if we can go and sort of annoy some people.
Yeah.
Get some costs. Okay. An hour and a half later, we make it back to my house, or our area at least anyway. This is my stamping ground. This is the moo barn that's been going up for the last 12 months. It's called Baan Grand Townie. Well, of course, we're going to get permissions for filming as well, but we thought this is a pretty good example of these type of moo barns you can get out when you get out of the centre of the city. Charles is just going to go in and just do the Q&A thing. This one here has actually got fully detached and sort of what they call the townhouse semi-detached, which we thought would be a great little example. Anyway, we're just going to see if we can square it up with these guys. And look, the other thing is, like, we could have gone to Chiang Mai and walked through Troll's house in Chiang Mai. Here's a bit of a picture of Troll's picture up in Chiang Mai, but it's a good 8-hour drive and everything else. It was a lot easier to come to my place than go to his other place. So we're here with Sai, and she's giving us the rundown. Estate fees here, they vary. So it's at 35 baht per walk. So on average about 1,000 baht a month is your estate fees here. The prices they said starting at 2.6.
Yeah, but they dropped the price down just a little bit. That's just for the townhouses. These little townhouses here. They have 3 types of buildings. They have 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and then detached 4 bedroom.
Yeah, okay. So we've got a bit of a selection here, and they're going to give us a tour through here, show us what it looks like. The only other question is, of course, what's for foreigner ownership? Like, is there a leasehold option or a usufruct?
Yeah, เพื่อนอยากรู้ว่าถ้าเป็นคนฝรั่งซื้อได้ไหม
ซื้อได้ไหมถ้าเป็นบ้านอาจจะต้องซื้อคู่คนไทยค่ะ
Yeah.
ใช่มันจะไม่เหมือนคอนโด
Okay, these ones here will be
not
specific.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is not like a condo. You all need a Thai.
A business.
แต่ถ้าเกิดเป็นบ้านนิติบุคคลให้มันมีเป็นคนไทยจดดูอะไรเงี้ยค่ะบริษัทได้นะคะ
Yeah, so she said with the company or if you're
Company or a Thai as the primary owner. Yes.
Third person on the name.
Yeah, usually through marriage and things like that. That's what you're going to look at. Anyway, we're going to take a bit of a wander around here and show you what you get for your money as well. Here we go. Trent 2, 105 square metres inside, 2 bed, 2 bath, and parking. Well, you could get 2 parks in there, or 1 bike, or 2 bikes and a car. It's not that bad. Always when you come into these places, remember to take your shoes off. Somebody's going to have to live here at some stage. No one put grubby stuff in the... And we've got flashing lights. Should switch to the other camera, shouldn't I? Okay, so what have we got here? So this downstairs floor is a little bit smaller than your condo.
Yeah, this is
เหมือน
nice.
พัฒนาจากคอนโดมาเป็นในอันนี้หน่อยอะไรเงี้ยค่ะก็จะทำให้เราจะ
They put the kitchen out the back here. Like, this is a typical build for a Thai style living. They always put the kitchen outside, so it's a bit of circulating air, especially when you're cooking with chili. And of course we've got an upstairs. This is 2 bedroom. Okay, we've got the master bedroom overlooking the street there. Our house is just down here, by the way. Yeah, good sized master bedroom. You could definitely say it's utilisable. Is that even a word? And bathroom here. Okay, so there is no ensuite in this one. Okay, right. So it's a single bathroom upstairs and a single bathroom downstairs. This is more like a study area. Almost perfect for a home office operation. Looks pretty good. Or you could convert it into a bedroom, of course. But yeah, looks fairly nicely appointed.
For the price, that's not bad.
Yeah, 2.6. Yeah.
If you're in Bangkok, even around Sinakalin, it's 4 million.
แพง
Yeah. So 2.6.
That's a really good price.
Yeah. So that'd work out if you were doing it with your wife or your partner.
Yeah.
It's a loan.
Cheaper to get into. Yeah, because you can get the interest rate right now is not so good. It's 6% in Thailand.
Yeah. But that works out. 2.6 on a 25-year loan would be around about maybe 19,000 baht a month.
Which is
Something like that.
ใช่
Yeah.
ใช่ค่ะ
That's just off the top of my head. Doing math again, it's not good for me. Oh my God. Of course, these townhouses, the corner block is always quite sought after. They're saying this one here is 120 square metres, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, parking. Now ours is supposed to be 120 square metres, but looks much smaller than our house. There's your downstairs bathroom. It'd be fun getting a double bed up there. It's a bit narrow. I remember it's Todd's house trying to get his bed up. Again, nice and clean kitchen there. You've got your washing machine and everything else. Perfect for cooking and entertainment. Well, of course, I've never really been into having the lounge chair next to the front door, but again, you've got to economise on space, but again, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it's nice. And it's a full-size sofa too.
Yeah, full size. Now we're up the master bedroom here. A little bit of a balcony on the side there. Again, nice little setup for your girl with the makeup and everything else. Yeah, that looks nice. And we've got the 2 spare bedrooms. One could be for a guest and one for a computer room. And of course your little upstairs bathroom. Again, compact, they're serviceable. not bad.
อันนี้ก็เลยแบบโลนพอมาขายโซนนี้ลูกค้าก็จะ
So this one is 2.7.
2.7, just one extra room for a little bit more. And that's the corner block, or
this one is on the corner.
this is the corner?
ไม่ค่ะ ใช่ค่ะ
This one.
เป็นไซส์มาตรฐาน
Oh, I see a bit of double Jason wall, so not this particular block, this is the demonstration one, but the typical one,
Yeah, this
2.7.
is a little bit more expensive for the side.
Yeah, it always is. It's amazing what you pay for land per wire these days, yes. Here we go, this is a fully detached one. And what size is this one here?
It's the house is actually just as the same as that one, but
Right.
it just has bigger land.
Okay, so it is exactly the same as a 3-bedroom.
But this one is 4.
Oh, it's got 4 bedroom,
This
yes.
one costs $4 million.
4 million. 4 million. But you do have a place where you can put a little bit of a garden outside. I'll quickly just have a look inside if we can. As she did say, all the fully detached ones have been sold now, so there's none available. Look, and that door is closed from the outside. I guess that's the kitchen in there. You've got your bathroom. Oh, here's the extra spare room downstairs like we do in our place. And they say 120 square metres inside. Our house is much bigger than this, I'm sure. It feels much bigger. Yeah, good sized master bedroom. And again, pretty much the same layout. Well, there you go.
It's only 50. Yeah, mine is only 54
Square metres, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, driving past this every day sort of thing, watching it go up. You go on, really? It looks like a house of cards sometimes when they go up so fast. But it is, it's only concrete and brick. Watching them, I did watch them drop the pylons, so they were a good sort of maybe 30 metres they dropped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to get to
Bangkok's built on a swamp, so.
Yeah, so the bedrock, but I did see them dropping the pylons down 30 metres. The big long pylons, it was actually quite amazing. But yeah, and of course this place is not finished. She said that there's a pool, there's a gym, all the other mod cons, but this is where your estate fees start to
Next
go
month
up.
it'll be done.
Yeah, next month, okay.
not over about October ค่ะ end of
I'll end it here.
Yeah, so the comments below, hit me up if you want more of this sort of information. We've got plenty of baans around the place. We'll see if we can find any that do leasehold or use of fact, rentals. But anyway, well, we'll probably wrap it here. We're going to go and have lunch and then probably take Charles to my house just for the final look. Hey, well, see if we can go. Yeah, it is just it's a different speed of living out this way. As I said, where we rented for the first 5 years of me living here, everything was self-contained in that baan, but it was a 30-year-old baan.
Yeah.
Here, well, we got a big sea just at the corner. Pretty much everything he's going to need is here, but you're going to have a car or some sort of additional transport. So, anyway, we're going to have lunch. So, well, we'll finish it up after lunch. How's that? Yeah, we've got a little bar thing here that revs up at night. Buffet deal. This is the baan with a chicken baan mare. See you again.
Air conditioning?
Oh yeah, let's get the air conditioner today. Yeah. Normally it was night time when we eat out on the yard, but I think today let's cool it down a little bit. Yes. Okay. Anyway, we'll just have a quick bite to eat, then we'll close out. Well, there it is, Gaipat McMillan, some chicken. You've already had. What did you have before? You had the kapau mu and some rice. Just a nice, easy lunch. Again, it's just one of those things. You're going to be doing anything in Thailand, it always includes food, supper, and light.
That's true.
If you don't get into the habit of doing something to include food, then you're not living in Thailand. But yeah. Anyway, look, what we're going to be doing, if people do like this sort of video, we're going to work up this thing here, see if we can do a few more what-ifs situations so that we can explore the whole housing thing all together. And of course, Charles has sort of said that he doesn't mind helping us go through the whole idea of, as I said, in that last case there's no option for a foreigner to buy direct. The only way you're going to be able to do that is through a company or through a spousal relationship. Up to you how you're going to deal with that. But we could do that. We could explore the whole company thing. Charles has done four companies in 8 years, so he knows the ins and outs of going through companies. If you want to know more about that sort of stuff, hit me up again, let me know, and we'll try to organise something. Trying to do that through, that's a half-hour discussion with all the questions, and that it just makes this video too long. I think it's already long already, so we're going to just try to stick with that. Anyway, I'm going to take him down to show him my house. You saw it in the video, but I think it's one of those snapshots showing Charles the different sizes of the houses as well, you know, what we paid for 3.6 million. I said, I've already done a video of that, I don't have to add to this one. So I'm going to wrap it up here. There's a goodbye from him.
See ya.
And a goodbye from me. Peace out and stay cool. Okay, guys? If you like this video, hit the like button. Like. Got to think of what Sonia says, yeah. Like, share, subscribe.
I want you to